How's it going, everybody? Happy Friday. Happy welcome to the Ham Radio Crash Course. Yeah, we'll go with that. That works. I hope you had a wonderful week. And we're back at it again with a new video. We're going to be talking about the RigPi, the very interesting new device that is being brought out or being sold by MFJ. But it's a kind of a project online, a lot of software development based off the Raspberry Pi. We'll talk about it in a little bit. Very cool, though. So far, I've been very interested in it. It's kind of like a little hobbyist device. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. So, yeah, very cool. Chat's already popping off. Thanks, everybody, for hopping in. All right, we'll get started here with the news. How's it going, everybody? I'm back in the hot ham shack. Haven't figured out a cooling solution, so if at some point I turn the fan on, please, I apologize. So who do we got in the chat? Got a ton of people. Hello from Cincinnati. There's my phone going off. Hello from Auckland. That's cool. All right. Pittsburgh, South Florida. We got CB Lanton. Carol's in the house. David E. Hello from Tennessee. Man, there's a lot of people. Very cool. Rob, I forget Rob's from Cincinnati. Right on. Very cool. I'm going to tap into the beer right now because it's already getting hot. So I was working my my tuchus off to try and fan out the garage, and I've got some stuff I may use here to get some chill going on. Today we are drinking Mash by the brewery. The brewery is a local brew place here in Southern California, in Orange, California. Very nice place, very popular. You gotta restart or reset for those that not starting. All right. Ooh, very cool. Lemon says hello from Starkville, Mississippi. Right on. I'm tapping into the beer early, guys, because it's hot and I need a drink. Yeah, I apologize. Normally we kick things off with my normal spiel, but I need a drink. All right, so again, welcome to the Ham Radio Crash Course. I appreciate you guys very much for checking things out and coming and joining us. So what do we do with the Ham Radio Crash Course? We introduce people to new things in the area of amateur radio because amateur radio is a huge, huge hobby. And if you saw, or maybe you're here from the Modern Rogue, thank you so much for checking us out. The Modern Rogue posted their video today, their second video that I did with them, and it's absolutely, they did a wonderful job. Fidget McFidgetson, Fidget ya boys. What's up, buddy? Appreciate it. Thank you. So they did a wonderful job. I was super impressed with what they did. So make sure you go check them out, the Modern Rogue on YouTube. If you're not already, they're absolutely killing it. But what do we do? Try to bring new and interesting things to you through amateur radio, and then hopefully you can go experiment and try it for yourself. Like maybe build yourself a lawn chair dipole, something I did last week and posted the video up this week. So yeah, the homework for this week is just get out there and explore some radio. For instance, there's a swap meet tomorrow, the W6TRW swap meet, last Saturday of every month. I will be in attendance. I'll have my two boys in tow, and we're going to check out the sweet, sweet deals that W6TRW, they usually have some diamonds in the rough there, and it's a super lot of fun. So the contest, guys, is right now. There's a contest happening right now. It started last week. What we're giving away is a dipole antenna kit. It will work, I believe, 6 through 80 meters. You will cut it, and that is where the antenna shall live. That is exactly the kind of antenna you want to get started out on. And to get involved, it's really simple. You just click the link in the description to our Discord. And then you go to the hashtag HRCC Shacks chat room. And all you have to do is post a picture of your ham shack. And people go, I don't have a ham shack. It's really simple. Anything with your radios. Is it your dining room table where you play with a Baofeng? Guess what? That's your shack, buddy. Is it in your car? Is it wherever? Just take a picture of it, whatever it is, in the HRCC Shacks, and at the end of this video, I will be the decider. I will pick a winner. We'll go look at all of them. I'll probably make fun of a little bit of them like I do, all in fun, and we'll pick a winner, and that person will win the antenna. So make sure you go do that. If you haven't, I don't know if we've got the ad. Oh, I saw Loyal. See if you can post the Discord link for everybody so they can go check it out. Now, to follow along with the live stream, at the end, we open up a live Discord chat. We call it the After Chat. I will live stream that to Twitch, and I will take QSOs on the air. And we might try QSOs on the air with the RigPi, because it's pretty cool to use, and you'll get to see. It's really fun for a streamer. I've already oh yeah, this is going to be great to use as a streamer. So anyway, we'll get to that shortly. The TRW swap meet, I mentioned that. I got some websites to show you real fast. All right, so here is the MFJ. This is what we're going to be talking about. We'll get back to that in a second. The Hamboree is coming up on August 24th in San Diego. I will be in attendance, so just a quick shout out to that. The HRCC Wires X-Link is back up, and it is awesome. Ethan, you're the man for getting this going. Again, one of the admins on Discord and YouTube. Absolutely killing it. Thank you so much, buddy. The Firecracker92 found you on the Modern Rogue, going for my exam on the 3rd. Congratulations. We posted the shortwave radio video, and there was already someone who had gotten their technician by the posting of the second video, and he posted in the comments. I was like, yes, reaching more people about amateur radio, which is exactly what we're trying to do. So that's just awesome. I appreciate that. And lastly here, Etsy, for the Slinktenna, my buddy Quirky QRPs, he makes a whole line of products. Quirky QRP, Quirky keychains. Just want to make a reminder, a shout out, that if you're interested in what he's doing, he has a coupon code for $5 off. Just use the code HRC. Oh, wait, you know what? Let me give you the exact one, because I want to make sure I don't screw it up. It is Quirky QRP HRCC at checkout, so make sure you use that. Okay. All right, so what is this MFJ? Well, really, it's MFJ's providing it and bringing it out to the people. But what is it exactly? All right. So the RigPi base with OS firmware, it's an audio and a keyer board, right? It has a Raspberry Pi, if you're looking at that. That's this guy right here. $299. What does that get you? Well, oh, hey, there's a guy we know. I think I saw him. Where's Jason at? I think I saw Jason in the chat earlier. We were talking earlier today. You get a lot of things. This thing does all kinds of stuff, and I have some slides to give you a quick deep dive into what it does. So let's take a look at those right now. So the RigPi, it's like ham radio, but on the internet. No, I'm just kidding. What it is a Raspberry Pi device with many adapters on top of it for audio connections. So basically, it is a small networked computer that connects to your radio. And it could be through a myriad of different ways of doing that. On my 7300, just a straight USB connection, real simple. On other radios, you may have to have audio in cables, audio out cables, different kind of serial cables to make it work, some adapters. But it's basically a Raspberry Pi base. The software is running on Raspberry Pi, and there's specialty software for sure that's running on this, but then there's all kinds of different adapters to get it to work. So with it, you get all your USB connections, you can VNC into the device, which is really helpful, and there is a web server which is running the software that you can run on your phone, on a tablet, on a computer, wherever. So you can basically connect this one device to your computer, and you'll be able to connect to your device and get access to your radio, which is just fantastic. You can connect the device to your radio. I hope I said that right. With it, you can run WSJTX, you can work single sideband, upper sideband. Basically, really any of the Linux ham-friendly apps will be able to connect to your radio to operate, and you can do this remotely. Tom W5KUB, he did a video where he was basically using this on a cruise ship, talking to his radio back home using the RigPi and his network that it was connected to. All right, what it is not. I got to mention this right up front because it's very important to be very clear when we're talking about this stuff. It is not a plug-and-play device. It's not something that you just connect and off to the races. There is a whole lot of help to get it started. There is a very active community of people involved in explaining how to use it, and they're really good. I was up and running on this thing in less than 2 hours, running single sideband, connected to my radio. It worked in that capacity really well. But it is not something you just connect the dots to it and start it up. You will need to know your way around Raspberry Pi a little bit and kind of understand how routing of the signals, in this case audio, is facilitated. If you have a 7300 or any of the modern radios that have a standard USB audio adapter, you will have a very good time because you can have audio and cat control through USB. It makes your life a lot easier. The audio, so you get cat control really easy. It controls the radio very, very quickly, very easily, but you need to use other applications to get the audio out, to like route it to your phone. Example, let me show you what it looks like. Why don't we just dive right into it? I'll show you exactly what it looks like. So this is the RigPi software. I'm on the website, so I'm on the web server, local web server connected to my radio, and this is what the screen looks like. Okay, I already connected into my 7300. In fact, there might even be some audio there. Let's see here. Is there somebody on CW? There is not. Well, let's pull up my... There's my 7300. Oh, come on now. They've got some action on CW because it's a pretty easy thing to show you CW really quickly. So I'm just going to click... I'm going to click on this guy till we find a station. Somebody in there. Oh, that's digital. I want a big station. Give me some power. That's that digital guy again. Okay. So hopefully you're hearing it. Drum HD1, thank you for the super chat. Okay, so basically, I'm remoted into my 7300 right now. I'm connected through my streaming computer, which is not what I would normally connect necessarily to my 7300 or the RigPi in this case. But I'm getting it all through the network, and this is the control. So I'm literally clicking around, clicking on the thing, the PTT to control my radio, and you're hearing the audio. Hopefully you're hearing the audio. A little bit of jitter there sometimes based off of the network, but that's kind of to be expected. Okay, back to the slides. Gotta take that off, or I'm gonna get real distracted. All right. All right, to get started, it's pretty simple. All you need is a network, an Ethernet cable, a computer on the network, and a VNC application is helpful, and knowledge of Linux is helpful, but it's all GUI-based Linux at this point. You don't need to really tap into the terminal at all, so that makes it super, super easy. And thanks to Loyal helped me out in the beginning there. I haven't seen him yet, but anyway, it was pretty easy getting this thing set up. Like I said, I got it up and running in about 2 hours into single sideband. CW took me a little bit longer, but we'll get into that in a second. So that's the display. I already showed you that. So what else do you want for it? Or what else do you want to do? Well, you're going to need basically to VNC, and VNC is basically kind of tunneling into the desktop of the computer that you want. As mentioned, Mumble is the audio app that you use to route the data over the network. And the trick to get the audio data to work is you need it both on the Raspberry Pi, which is it comes preloaded with. And we're going to go through the VNC. I'm going to show you all the cool stuff that's in it. I'm going to show you the server and whatnot. But you do need to have Mumble installed on any device that you want to connect to the RigPi. So your iPhone or a tablet or a laptop, you need to have Mumble if you want to hear the audio. All right, can you do remote CW? So that's a thing that gets asked a lot, and the answer is kind of, sorta. The device, the web app will allow you to key in text, and it will key it out to the radio for you. You don't have the ability to connect paddles or a straight key on the remote device yet. There are some kludges that people have put together, but by and large, it's something that is in work. So for those of you that are interested, that is kind of where they're at with CW. But you get digital working, you get single sideband, and you get kind of typed CW working as well. And Howard, who I don't know if he's in the chat, but I was emailing him back and forth today to ask a little bit more about the CW, says that's something he's very passionate about, and he's in work on getting that sorted out so that you get a really good CW performance remotely, which is really tricky because you've got to account for all the latency in the line when you're doing it that way. So I appreciate what they're doing, and it's very interesting process. So the whole thing's very interesting. So let's go back to the display here, desktop. All right, so this is again the web server interface. You get a series of controls for the band of operation, right? You get 2 through 160. Most of your pertinent details of the radio are up top. You get your main and subband. This is your power, and you know what? I'll give you a little bit of audio there. We'll see if there's anybody in the background. Somebody's just playing ham on the key. And again, this is what we're looking at. We're controlling my 7300, which is very dark right now. So again, we are connected through the RigPi via Wi-Fi to my stream computer. So I'm streaming basically from my stream computer. I'm connected to my radio via the Raspberry Pi device that's running in the RigPi. Okay. So this is kind of what it looks like when you get it all up and running. I'm kind of like quickly showing it to you because I think it's pretty interesting. But we're going to back it up a little bit. Somebody says, Josh, when you get a moment, could you comment on the power cycle of the radio, and can you remotely disconnect the antenna? And remote ability is cool, but leaving everything connected. Oh, so that's a great question. W5KUB is in the chat right now, and he built a little device that will allow him to disconnect the radio from, or I'm sorry, the antenna from the radio. It's based off of this device he made. Now, he has it connected to a macro, and the macros are under this settings, in which you can go in and you can make your own custom macro. Let me hide that for a second. Like I said, I haven't been on this that long, but I did put in some macros for, where are they? AGC fast and slow, noise reducer on and off, and I changed the way you can power stuff on and off with basically clicking these macro buttons. So when you bring up the website, this is the main thing you get after you log in. Yeah, W5KB says RigPi is open source except for the tuner graphics, which is spot on. So this is what it looks like once you get it all set up, right? And kind of as you'd expect, one of the first things you have to do is go in and set up your radio. Much like you would on WSJTX or like a digital app. Well, that looks really familiar. All those options are the same as you would get if you were connecting to WSJTX, right? All right. Well, let me dive into the guts a little bit here. Let's pull up VNC. So VNC, one of the first things I had to do, right, and you'd have the same issue, is connect to a Wi-Fi. In this case, once you bring it home and you connect it to an Ethernet cable, because that's the easiest way to set it up. Powered on, connects to an Ethernet jack, and just type in HTTP :// Start that up, and then you use the admin password and admin username that is provided with the documentation. That lets you get in to set a Wi-Fi connection basically on, oh no, wait, I'm sorry, you're VNCing. So you would be using the IP address of the Raspberry Pi. I was like talking to myself and thinking, that's not right. So you got to VNC in after you get an Ethernet connection, and you got to figure out the IP. The easy way to figure out the IP is when you go back to settings, system, it's right there. It's auto grabbing. It's TNCP. Man, it's hot. I'm sweating under the heat, and I haven't bought that remote or that portable air conditioner that I need to do this now because it's getting hot. Once this gets set up, which gets set up immediately once you connect it to Ethernet without even connecting a radio at that point, start it up, go to the system settings, use the admin password and username, and that's where you get the IP address. After you get the IP address, then you can use VNC, which I'm using Real VNC, or Zach can post a link to the application I'm using, which is VNC Viewer. Yeah, VNC Connect, or Real VNC. is what I'm using. So then you just type in the IP address and you get this overlay window, which is basically the GUI of the computer, the Raspberry Pi. Then you set a wireless adapter, in this case, my home network. And you'll notice that you have Mumble running. It comes up. This is actually how it starts up in most cases, except this screen that I opened. It starts Mumble right in the beginning. And Mumble is kind of like TeamSpeak, or kind of like a voice voice over IP software system. This is what you use to route the audio. I like ham radio. Was it ham radio 2.0? Yeah, dude, you're in California and you think it's hot? Yeah, man, it's hot. It's hot when you're doing a live stream in a garage and there's no air and you got the fan off because you want good audio. Yeah, man, it's hot. There it is. Chase Gleason got it. It's DHCP IP lease. So, yeah, you just want to grab whatever the random number that your network's going to give it, and you get connected to this. So this is what gives you all the sound out. In short, I didn't have to do much to this. All I had to do was click on the little corner of the settings button and make sure that we were running default as the audio input and audio output. I then hit apply, hit OK. I right-clicked on the speaker and I made sure that the USB audio codec was the thing that was selected. Now, how I did this, you can do this differently. I went back over to System and I clicked Reboot RigPi. Once I did that, the audio came right in. And you're like, well, what else did you really have to do? Well, I also had to run Mumble on my computer, which is what I'm using right now. So I logged in as RigPi with the password, which is the standard password, which is 7388. And that allowed me to connect. And that is the audio that you are hearing. Pretty straightforward. Pretty easy, actually. I was pretty impressed with how easy it is. And I know I'm kind of making it look easy because it's already up and running. But, you know, I did have to type around a little bit. And again, I got a lot of support from the user group, which if you just type in RigPi forum, you'll get access to it. Okay, good. I'm glad I didn't have that messed up. But let's go back to this. Howard is Howard Nurse, who's the guy who's the main developer or main organizer of this. I'm emailing back and forth with him. And I'm like, hey, I don't want to say something wrong. Can this decode CW? And he's like, no, you decode the CW. And I'm like, okay, good, I gotcha. So let's hop up the band a little bit here so we can get some single sideband. See if we've got something. And if somebody wants to try and call, you're more than welcome to. Where am I? Oh, we've already got some audio. Let's find that. Oh, come on, buddy. How about you try lower sideband?
That was never a problem for me. And then my parents had given me enough money.
So just to reiterate what I'm doing, these computers are not connected to each other. The radio is connected to the RigPi.
And then at 2 o'clock I got on the bus and I came back to
the RigPi is right there, connected to my 7300, connected to my Wi-Fi. And I'm on the same network as the Wi-Fi, and we're listening to the audio through this box. But I could be on a cruise, like W5KUB. I could be sitting on a cruise on my iPhone. In fact, let's pull it up real fast. So I'm pulling it up on my phone right now. We're obviously not hearing the other side of that conversation. Hear that guy talking, he just disappeared. So there's my phone. Same basic look. Your macros are down below. Oh. Yeah, and you can see the control. Now, if I want to just to listen to the audio, I would need to turn Mumble on. There's an app for this too.
the commercial radio telephone.
Yeah, it sounds really good.
25, 30, and 35 words per minute.
Yeah,
Now, back then, everybody smoked. So one of the things I remember is the examiner would look across the room at how many people were smoking, and he'd open up an appropriate amount of windows to get a breeze through there.
So I've just basically connected to my amateur radio from anywhere. I just happen to be in the same network, but you just have to open up the ports and make them available, and you'll be able to get them too. Oh, good. The thing I was wearing got me all wet.
Just concerned I would be late for the test because I couldn't find it.
Oh, there you go. W5KB says, I think I was at the Cayman Islands using the ship's Wi-Fi. That's all you need to do.
Gotten information from, because we didn't have computers back then.
All right, 7197. Not really. They're right on top of us. That guy is a powerful station, man. Let's slide up. Hold on, I'll find somewhere to go. I'm not hearing anybody on 205. Is anyone else? Curve0987 asks, any video I should watch for where to begin in this hobby? Yes, go to my Ham Radio Crash Course YouTube page. The very first playlist is all about where to start with amateur radio. I've produced a ton of newbie videos. I appreciate this is a little bit more ham radio meets, you know, Raspberry Pi type devices. This is going to be a niche area for some of you. But yeah, if you're interested to get started, that's all you need to do is go there and check out that playlist. So now we're on 7300. We're on 205. If somebody wants to call out, we're monitoring right now. Oh, hey, we got Eric in the house. What's up? Ham Radio Concepts is here. No, I hear somebody in there. Glad to have you here. Let me check to make sure which tuner I'm on. Hold on. I heard somebody in there faintly. Yeah, Victor Echo 5. I heard a Victor Echo 5. So W5KB says you don't need a PC. The RigPi is all self-contained. Correct. You only need... so you kind of need a PC to get it up and running, unless you want to connect a keyboard and a mouse and a monitor to the RigPi, which you can, because again, it's a Raspberry Pi. Just to show you what it looks like again. Oop. So you have your HDMI connection right in front. That's where you connect your monitor. You have a series of audio ports if your radio requires that, or you have the standard USB ports, Ethernet connection, audio. This would be for if you have an audio jack for your radio. But all I did when I got it was connect the Ethernet jack and just brought up its web server. And that allowed me to find its IP, and then I just VNC'd right into it. And that's all I had to do. Well, I'm not hearing anybody. I don't know if anybody's trying, but again, we will be doing QSOs in the after chat because... Oh, somebody. We'll do QSOs on the Twitch after stream on the Discord chat just so that we can get to the contest because there's a lot of shacks to go through. Well, since we have it up, let's go ahead and flip back here. So I'm going to PTT and throw my call sign out and see if we get a response. CQ, CQ, CQ. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I know why. I'll tell you why. I'll show you why. I'm muted. I might echo right now. Let's see. CQ, CQ, CQ for Kilo India 6, November Alpha Zulu. CQ for Kilo India 6, November Alpha Zulu. And that's connected directly to my blue Yeti microphone that I use for the live stream right now. Rational routines. Does bending an antenna in order to make it more compact decrease your range? It could. Depends on what kind of band you're operating on, and it definitely could, though. So that's something that happens is you'll sometimes get audio spikes, and that's could be a combination of your radio or just dealing with the network. I don't know if he's replying to me. Clayton Sanchez says, I've been seeing near constant sporadic E for 6 meters the past few days. Yeah, that's cool. That's this is the time. It's very hot. Well, it's hot everywhere, but the weather difference is kind of what creates these pockets. Nothing heard in Washington. I am on my NFED. It's tuning, or it's good, so hopefully there's not a branch laying on it or something like that. Well, okay. So that's kind of the rough idea of how it works. This is the keying software. Let's go back down. There's a lot of CW action right now. Let's go ahead and get back in CW. So again, let me show you. So you can change the modes of operation with the blue keys. You can change the bands of operation. In fact, let's just jump over to 20. That easy. Just clicks it right over. I can hear the radio clicking. I don't know if you can hear it, but... '20 is pretty quiet, though. So let's go back. Let's go to 80. Oh, we got some action on 80, actually. And I am cheating. I am using the 7300 screen. This doesn't have a pan adapter set up, or at least I haven't set it up yet. Dude, Tom's throwing out a ton of knowledge, by the way. If you haven't, go look at W5KUB's videos that he's posted on this. He had multiple talks. Howard was actually on a couple of the interviews on W5KUB.com. You can find them, W5KUB, on YouTube. He goes into some great detail in talking about the whole design of it. So... good work, totally good work there, Tom. A lot of information. Tom was a beta tester, so you can trust a lot of what he's done. I was with you in Hamvention, and that was cool. That was really fun sitting down and spending time with you guys. All right, so that's 80. Let's go back to 40. I'm kind of liking 40 these days. So with, I'm not going to do it right now because I don't want to get into a bunch of CW contacts, but basically, so this is the control for just the tuner side of it right now. So I've set the frequency I want to be on. I want to be on 7.30. I click the keyer button, and that brings up this panel in which you can got some fast CW in there. What this doesn't do yet, maybe it will in the future, is decode CW. I saw these two screens and I thought to myself, what is this doing? So what it's supposed to do is you're supposed to be able to type like KI, well, it'd be, oh, it's doing it right now. I guess I am. I guess we are doing it. It goes immediately. It did it immediately. I was trying to do a demonstration. Never mind. So it just started, once I started typing, it went with it. Yes, it has FLDigi loaded on it. In fact, we'll dive over to WSJTX here in a second. And I haven't set up FLDigi. Sorry, guys. I didn't set up FLDigi. I went immediately to what I know. I know FLDigi, but not as well as I know WSJTX. I'm hearing da-da-da. Hear a K. Somebody's in there. Somebody replied. I don't know if you heard that. Anyway. Nope, not me. All right. So, hey, Pati Gal's in the house. Hey, Pati Gal, I haven't talked to you in a long time. Thanks for hopping in. Yeah, so it will. So it's really interesting, right? So it's kind of funky. Some radios will decode CW right on the screen, like my KX2. Somebody's call sign. It's not me. I'm waiting to hear my call sign and then D their call sign, but I'm not hearing it. So some radios will decode CW. The 7300 doesn't, although it has a really nice center. You can auto tune to the center of CW to zero beat. Okay. I only got part of that. He called me. I heard my call sign. I got a V50 in there somewhere. Okay, hold on. We're not gonna do QSOs. I don't want to get distracted. We're already more than 30 minutes in. I don't want to get distracted. Oh, okay. I got part of that. I got the 5 and the V. I didn't hear the E and the U, but anyway. Okay. So we got to go to WSJTX because I don't want to lose that. So this is the web browser on my computer that I'm displaying, right? This is what I see when I'm on a remote device. But let's go ahead and bring up the VNC. This is when I'm remoting into the desktop on the Raspberry Pi. And when I am running that, there we go. I'm going to run WSJTX, which I believe is under sound. And it's going to work just like WSJTX you're used to, but I'm doing it remotely, which is awesome. Little slow. Remember, you're on a Raspberry Pi. Raspberry Pis are not powerhouses. This is the road to nowhere. Hop on the road to nowhere with me. Won't you? Anytime now. The performance. There it is. There she is. All right. Actually, real quick. No, I don't want to kill Mumble because we want to hear it. Yeah, I'm wondering if we could swap this out to a Raspberry Pi. Ooh, why are you not connecting? Why though? There we go. No? Okay, it figured it out. Let's go to 40. That easy. We're doing FT8. So, of course, I did set this up. But it's actually really easy. Let me mute this for a second so I can talk. So, all I had to do... Hey! All I had to do is bring up settings, put in my... Did it go back? It went back. Oh, that's weird. Put in my standard information, gave my radio 7300. Instead of, again, you're going to use dev TTY USB 0. That would depend on the port that you're on. Linux is a bit different, but it's all under dev TTY USB. You can do an LS on that. So people who would normally go to like Windows Device Manager and unplug and plug in and see which port's added, you can just do an LS on dev TTY star or, you know, whatever, or grep, and you'll see the list. Sorry if I'm getting a little Linux or Unixy. Anyway, most of the thing is exactly the same like you would connect. Again, I'm all remote. Oh. Rig failure. Rig failure, you say? Well. We're at 30. I'm looking at the processor. You probably can't read it, but I'm looking at how intensely we're running and trying to keep below like the 50% mark is usually what I try to do. So it's unhappy. Why are you unhappy? It is a live stream, so of course you're going to be unhappy. Oh, I think I might know why you're unhappy. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Hold on. So... Are we still off? Yeah, we're still off. Now, I won't go into a bunch of the details on your particular radios because those are going to vary. You have to set it up to be accepting. Why is it always FT8? Why? You've been my best friend and my worst enemy. Okay, this should all work, so I'm going to go ahead and just stop for this for a second. I'm going to stop this. No. Okay, so that's going to close. I'm going to turn off Mumble. Yeah, why are you not running? That's interesting. We're going to restart. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go to System, Reboot. That's the easiest way to do that. Just turn it off and on again. SC Flowers, I've gotten bitten by the hobby and have gotten all licenses up to extra already. I'm W2WF. That's not a bad call sign either. There is so much interesting experimentation in the hobby, which is great. Yes, that is exactly why I love amateur radio so much, because it's like, oh, I'm bored with this. I will just go do something else now, and it will be fun. And that's it in a nutshell. Like, you can just jump around to whatever you want. We're going to wait for VNC to kick back in. Woo! I don't feel that bad anymore. It's got a lot better. All right, VNC's back up. Well, the Raspberry Pi's coming back up. Okay, so Mumble didn't start up, likely because I ran through that. Hancock Jones says, KI6NAZ, do you have a video of the TYT TH9800 in your videos? You know what's funny is I've owned that radio for so long, and I don't know. I don't know that I have a video on that radio. You know why? When I started actually making videos, there was so many people like Jason actually who made a video on that radio. Probably Eric did too. I don't know. They came out really hard. That radio got a ton of airplay, and I bought it, and it's still going strong in my truck. But I don't think I do. But I'll tell you, I have it in my truck, and it works perfectly for working repeaters, so I would recommend it. Oh, there you go. Zach is doing the fact. William Ladd! Yeah, I'm gonna have a a GoFundMe for an air conditioner. The problem with an air conditioner is it's going to be too loud. See, that's the dynamic, the world I'm living in. I want to go back to the wintertime. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Looks like you're in a Turkish bathhouse at Charlie Sheen. Thank you. I am a bit shiny. I'll dab the brow. I'll dab. That's something they told me in when I was at Modern Rogue. They're like, don't rub. Here's the paper towel. Just dab. Just dab. Because it was more humid. Well, Jason knows. Jason's from Texas. Just dab. Don't rub. Just dab. Oh, yeah. So now it works perfectly. Oh, so maybe it was Mumble. Yeah. So there you go. Okay. I have to figure this out. Guys, this is a first look video, by the way. This is not me doing a review. I like it, though. So far, I like it. I will use this in the future, particularly when I'm on travel. Are you kidding? I will absolutely be using this on travel. I will burn a 7300 up. I'll just leave it connected. Let's see. We're on 40. Look at the activity, man. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Trying to find a space here. Let's go up to 16. What is that? 17? Yeah, about 17. All right, so we're out in the middle there. I'm gonna throw a CQ out there, see if anybody replies. Go, buddy, and it's it's done. Now, what time is it? The one thing I did note is that the time was a bit funky. No, it's spot on. Yeah. Okay. Good. Good work. What time is it? Oh my God, we gotta get to the giveaway. Oh, yeah. So, Zach, this is your last chance, guys. If you want to get a part of this giveaway, you got to take that Discord link and join the join the Hammer Radio Crash Course. Go to HRCC Shacks and post a picture of your shack, and can literally be you holding a radio at your kitchen table. You might not win. Matt Greenberg. I'm not starting an AC fund. I can buy an AC, guys. The problem is finding a quiet one. Here's what you could do. I appreciate that though, Matt. I will actually put that to the fund. But here's the thing: if anybody has a really good recommendation of a quiet AC that I'd like, one of those portable jobbers, I would get that. My concern is it's just going to be too loud, and I'm going to have to jump out of a pool full of Jello before I do the live stream next week. Dale Abbott taking my technician license tomorrow. Keep me in your thoughts, dude. Good luck to you, and please join the Facebook group and tell us, how it goes when you get it. I hope you took the practice tests. And what's going on here? Oh, we got a DX station on top of me. Hold on, let's pause for a second. I don't want to be transmitting on DX. Oh, he's calling CQDX. Evan, big bag of ice. Just wear it. What's funny is I'm not even joking. I've got an ice, like a clay, one of those clay ice packs that I have my feet on right now. It's not that hot, so to be fair, I would be fine if I was just chilling with a beer right now. No problem. This would be fine. So summer weather. The problem is that it's humid. For just live stream me in a tub of Jello working radio, I could do that. I could get a little kiddie pool. Working some radio. Now that I got a laptop that can do it, yeah. Yeah. But seriously, if you do have a recommendation for an air conditioner, I'll take it. Hoshnasi@gmail.com. Portable one. So they can put it in the garage and board up some stuff. So, okay. You get the idea. The RigPi allows you to disconnect yourself and your devices from your radio. You can still do single sideband, which we covered. We're obviously doing digital right now. You can do a whole lot with this, and there is some breakup stuff, but it sounds good. Like, it's not that bad that I can show you the controls, right? So, oh, what? Come on now. You do have some of that funkiness that sometimes happens. RigPi, by the way, is what I'm logging into. Oh man, we got Bob. Bob's in the house. Bab. Now you're not too late for the contest, so we're gonna talk some trash on some shacks right now. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna talk trash, but we are gonna look at some shacks right now. Okay, so you get the idea. Glendon Blund, thanks for all you. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. 8. Ooh, that was a sly little joke you did right there. $8.57. I get it. I get the joke you just tried to lay on me. Appreciate it. Good, funny, but yeah. Let's connect to radio real fast. See if it connects. It's probably not going to connect because we're fighting with WSJTX right. Oh no, there we go. So it did. I'm learning all. Whoa. Nope, WSJTX is gone, so there you go. Let's get the heck off of there. Oh, you guys are muted, so that's probably good. All right. Okay, anyway, we'll call it enough on that one. There will be another video coming out, a standard review, a short-form review, because I think I can talk to some degree about what you can do that's pretty interesting with this. So what's great about this is Jason's got a video out. Eric, who's in the chat's got a video out. Eric's probably got one of these, I'm assuming, that MFJ sent him. Everybody's going to have a different way of using this, which is kind of cool, I think. Tom, W5KUB, was part of the beta team. Everybody's going to have their own interesting way of using this. It's just a way to connect your radio to the internet, basically. Or just your local network. And you can do all kinds of stuff with that. I'm using it for the audio stream so that you can see the controls that my 7300 are on. That's awesome. And then I can make the display tighter and just show you the waterfall, right? I could do that. For a streamer, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm down with that. Anyway, okay. Enough of that. Now we're getting serious. we're going to the Discords. We're going to pick a winner here. So this is the Ham Radio Shacks contest. By the way, I will turn on the call-ins right now. So if somebody wants to call in, you can talk. If you've got a question, now would be a good time. And I will still go through the shacks. So why don't we do it like that? That sounds like fun. All right. Great. Okay, so this goes back to 719. Not a bad shack. He's got a Baofeng. Looks like a scanner here. Right, is that a scanner? I'm assuming that's a scanner. Got a couple coax switches. And then he's got the Everyday Carry live stream, which is a great little... That was a fun live stream. Tony KG5TON. Buddy, come on, man. Just join the Discord. It's not like Facebook, I'm telling you. HR... Oh, we got a caller. Oh, I know this caller. Hey, caller. How you doing? Caller, you gotta mute your audio before you can talk, bud. Yeah, that's you. You called! You called me! No, You gotta mute your volume. Did you mute it? Alright. Oh, hold on. You're muted. Now you're good. Can I hear you? Go ahead.
Now I'm good.
There you go.
All right. What's happening, my brother?
It's good, man. How you doing? Did you get one of these in the mail?
I didn't. I have, I'm usually the last guy to get everything. They want to wait till all you guys do the real reviews.
Well, I'm having fun with it so much so far. I think it's pretty cool. And
Yeah.
It's, like I said, it's got lots of uses for different people. I think people are going to find something that's interesting with them.
I don't know anything about it, and I just turned this thing on, so I missed the whole deal. I'm going to now have to rewatch this after it's done.
Well,
But,
Bob, you
I'll
do have my phone number. You can't just call me.
I do.
We could just talk.
Sounds good. Hey,
But no, I'll take
some
the view. I
really
appreciate it.
cool-looking shacks.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
What was that?
some really cool looking shacks on there. Good deal. Good deal.
What's
Are you
that?
giving away a RigPi? Are you giving away the RigPi?
I haven't decided yet. To be honest with you, I like the fact, so audio or not, so, God, I'm going to go back to it, man. Now you got me talking about streaming and stuff like that. But to be honest, the fact that I can basically display the controls of my 7300, you don't need to hear my audio. I can still pump it through the speakers into my good mic. That's cool because you could see what I'm doing live. I can overlay my video. I'm talking from totally in the sausage video streamer stuff like that. I'm gonna use this for Twitch when I'm doing QSOs and stuff like that. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, that is pretty cool. It looks badass. It looks kind of like the K3 software that you could put up for remote rig.
It does. It looks like the software that Elocraft puts out. You're right. It totally does.
Yeah.
Well, here, let's do something. Can you see the video? Are you still watching the video?
I'm watching the video, but I'm probably lagging. It's probably lagging way behind.
I'm on low latency z right now, so you should be only a couple of seconds. But so we got to go through some of these shacks. So we got KG5WXZ. I can barely even see what's in the shack. Although he does have, what is that? That's an Yaesu FTM100. So good. And he's got the looks like he's got the YouTube going. All right, right on. But that is a whole pile of stuff.
He's got you on YouTube. He should have me on YouTube. I'd pick him.
Okay, well, if you want to bribe to Bob, that's how you do it. All right, so we got a that looks like a signal link on a power supply with a Microsoft Surface, a Raspberry Pi in a Lexan case, a MFJ tuner, and then that I can't tell what the radio is.
A Bree lamp?
Is that no? Oh, it's no. That lamp. So the thing to the left of the lamp pole, that is the SDR antenna you get if you buy the Newelec USB dongle.
Okay.
That's the full size kit. Yeah.
Roger that.
All right.
Gotcha.
We got a lot of these to go through.
Nice.
Here's his shack.
Nice.
A vest with 2 bow fangs. I like it.
Uh-huh.
Simple.
Yep. Yes. Very cool. Oh, hey, look at that. Portable shack.
Got a
Man, portable.
bench grinder on a rolling Craftsman toolbox. That seems safe. How far ahead am
what
I?
could possibly go wrong?
How far
what
ahead
could
am I to you?
possibly
Are you
go
seeing
wrong?
pretty fast, or is it a couple
look,
seconds?
I love the KX3 sitting there. Let's see. Zoom in on that picture.
The KX3 one?
What
Sure.
is that? KG7.
I just clicked it.
ORI.
Count how long it takes for you to see it.
Okay, I'll tell you exactly when I see it. It is still sitting there right now. There it goes.
Okay, so about
We are lagging a little
10
bit.
seconds.
Nice shack. I like that.
I like the wood on that
love
desk. That's a high quality shack.
That is. And then let's see, what has he got? He's got a couple of older Yaesu HTs. One of those looks like what is that? The VX7 or something?
That's what I was actually gonna say. Is he's got some classic HTs. I like it.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, nicely done. Good wood though. I
Very
like the
cool.
wood. I think the most.
KC7 DRI. Okay, those are my bad eyes. Okay. Let's keep moving. The bench grinder. Yeah, that is classic.
Okay.
God, I gotta turn that 878 off.
Okay, so I got the bench grinder.
Killing-
Got the bench grinder with the HT. And then we got the
Oh, and then there's a picture of you.
with the EDC video. Thanks for everybody watching that too.
Yep. Now that was a good video. You did a nice job. I want to have people come enter my 878 contest.
Loyal said.
Oh
check your
yeah,
phone.
so
Guys,
go ahead, shout
all
out.
you guys that are out there, go hit up my channel and enter my 878 contest. You can enter them all, and if you enter them all, it increases your chances of winning one from somebody. Because I think Bridgecom's putting out about 500,000 of these things to every YouTuber in the world.
Mm-hmm. There are a couple people who are putting out contests. So go join Bob's first. Let's do that.
Yes, absolutely.
And
Go
let's get him
join
to
mine
20.
first.
Let's get what is it? 20,000, right? That's what you're trying to get to?
20,000.
Let's get Bob to
20,000.
20,000 subscribers. That would be cool. That would be awesome. Bob's a good guy, deserves the love.
Hey, thank you, my brother.
Yeah. So here you go. Here's a shack after my own heart. The stack of books. By the way, I do love the shack with the full size screen of my face on it. That doesn't get you sway in the competition, but you know, and the laptop. I like all that, but I like just the
click on the
stacks
next one.
of all the wires. Yeah, right. The stack of all the wires, all the HTs, 7300, an AA 600 antenna analyzer, which is a ballin' out of control antenna analyzer, a FTM 400, a Zaiju G90, like literally all the pretty good stuff, and then just stacks of books in the background. That's the reason why I clicked on it is I wanted to see what the books are. Oh, they're games.
Rocking.
They're games.
Now that is a stack. That is not an anal retentive shack.
That is but that is a plastic folding table. That's the best part of it. That is it. Just a.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, that was my favorite part. Is all this amazing stuff, tons of cool books, and then plastic folding table. I bet this guy plays D&D. Possibly recreates battle scenarios. Like I played Warhammer 40K. I was a big fan. I used a lot of these tables. We'd put them next to each other and do a whole thing. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Pretty good. All right, so there's an antenna. I won't count that as a shack. That's a DX Commander. DX Commander, hit me up, buddy. Okay, yep. So here's Ethan's shack, one of the admins. The thing I like about this shack is the magnetic loop is kind of close.
Hey, that's so you could tune it easily.
That's right. That's right.
You can't expect him to have to get out of his chair.
That's true. You got it. Well, it's on wheels, so he does scoot, 2 feet away or so when he keys up. He's got a slinky antenna I see in the ceiling there, so that's pretty cool. That's legit.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. That is cool.
All right, we got a mobile
you guys
shack.
ought to see the tube of crap I got poking through my wall.
We got a mobile shack with an FTM 400 DX. Looks like a Dodge.
Very nice.
Can you pick out the interior if you look at it? Is that a Dodge or a Chevy interior?
These new. Well, you know what? I don't control the zoom in. There you go.
Yeah, you got to give it a second.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what kind of car that is.
Somebody comment in the chat. Is that a Dodge or a Chevy? It could be something else. I'm just guessing it's one of those two from cars I've experienced.
I am thinking it's a Japanese car.
No, they're not bulbous and rounded like that. This very GM-ish. Is it GM?
Yeah, probably. It very well could be.
Yeah, so it's one of those. There's the shack.
Mount. I like the FCM 400 mount.
So when it catches up for you, there's a shack I like, a waterproof box with radios on top and then an antenna in the background. Somebody's getting outdoors, which is pretty sweet. We got a lot of pictures to go through, Bob, by the way. If you want to tap out any time, we got to keep going.
No, I'm good. I'm good here. My brother. You need a wingman.
I do. I need a wingman. I appreciate that. All right, so we got a Wires X node is next. Literally all of the equipment of the Wires X node is in this picture, which is pretty awesome. Who posted this? Is this all the same person? Oh, this is all the same person? Is it all Ethan? Is this all Ethan? It's all Ethan.
Oh, Lord.
Chevy Trailblazer. Lord. I got it. It says Chevy Trailblazer. Yes. All Ethan. This is all Ethan shacks. Ethan is trying to he's trying to go for quantity over quality. No, I'm just kidding. Your quality is very high.
What does that?
But that's quantity too.
That's an entry each picture.
Well, you know what? Every one of them is an entry. Yes, we'll take it.
Everyone's an entry. Wow.
There you go.
You're blazing new trails here.
So there's a shack right there. That's a 7300 outdoors, which I always like to see.
Oh, now here we go. Underneath there with a little Glock 19.
Oh, Bob, you should have been in last week's chat. You would have had a ball. Everybody was talking to EDC and their guns, man. It was all ham radio.
EDC, I know.
Yeah, it was
I saw that.
Yeah, it was crazy. It turned nuts. But yeah, so Sam, that's good stuff.
I was in Reno at NevadaCon.
Oh, right on.
And oh yeah. Well, I had a personal tour guide through NevadaCon, and you guys will see that video. That makes Barbie Alexa look tame. This gal was off the chain, and it was the owner of Chameleon Antenna's girlfriend.
Oh, wow! Should we be talking about this, Bob? Is this okay that we're talking about this?
I don't know. This was.
Is this okay that we're? Are you dropping hot ham radio gossip right now? Is this are we turning into the ham radio gossip live stream?
Yeah, this is ham radio gossip.
Chameleon antennas, man. I could pull one of them over right now. By the way, that was the antenna I took to Austin when we did the Modern Rogue stuff. All the shortwave and HF stuff was all on a Chameleon antenna. So, Chameleon antenna MCOM 3, really good antenna.
Very nice.
I do like the EDC, but I'm not going to go full screen on the EDC because that's not really a shack. That's an EDC. That's like a hand drop. I appreciate that.
Okay.
So we got a pretty big table. We got to move, man. We got to move. We're already over time.
Okay, let's move.
So we got
let's plow through these. You're almost down there.
We got an FT450.
Zoom in on W5 SKBs.
I zoomed in on one of them.
Let's see what he's got in there.
Pretty good. Good wood. I like desks with nice wood. So, sorry. Nice wood. Oh, I like the nice... 2 FT450s. And an FTM100.
Wow.
So, running a signal link. You got the whole shack going on. This is definitely a Yaesu fan. Good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Running Wires X. So, running his own node. Running a 450D for HF. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Is he running an HRI 200? I don't see one.
Now we got an ICOM boy. Or sorry, Kenwood. Oh no, Kenwood ICOM. Sorry. The first thing I saw was that ICOM, then I realized we had a Kenwood there too. So that's a nice little couple options there. ICOM. Kenwood.
There's
you got
nice little Kenwood D74 shack pocket dump.
You got entry level and then full on high end HT right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you did say that it could be a picture of you standing
Absolutely.
there with your HT.
I get to pick.
I gotta consider these pocket dumps as shacks.
I get to pick, and this is literally a closet. Someone has turned their closet into a ham shack. I gotta have mad respect for that. There's literally the best part about this is the monitor at the top, the top level of the closet.
Oh wow!
So there,
I didn't even notice that.
I don't know if that's a waterfall. Like that could be their pan adapter on the top, literally falling from the top. That's awesome.
That is. I like it.
And that looks like an 891, a Kenwood, and a Signal Link into some kind of crazy coax line they got coming out of the back of that into it's probably a disconnected monitor now that I'm thinking about it, but I love the fact that it's shoved into a closet. That's good. All right, we got some ICOM business. Oh no, this is okay. All right, I like it. You got an ICOM, a Yaesu, and another ICOM radio. 746 is a good radio.
Nice. Yep, I've had one of those. That was, I think, my second HF rig. It was a 746. Great radio. Great radio. And the old MFJ tuner, antenna tuner. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, where you had to manually adjust it, and you learned about plate current. You learned about all that stuff.
That's an EDC drop. So I just got news from Zach that said the list is growing faster than we're going through this right now. So this is going to go. Okay. This could technically go on forever, Bob, if we don't speed up. So I'm gonna start moving faster.
Start blowing through.
So
let's start blowing through.
So I gotta say this is a front runner right now. Boom! This is the first. I will say this is number one right now until he gets unseated. I like this layout. He's got a workspace for working on electronics. He has a radio right in the middle with nice lighting, a microphone on a boom, and a computer next to it. Fantastic. That is a nicely done.
Very nice.
Very nice. Very nice. Whose is that?
I just got to give a shout out to KG5 TON. Yes, the 1969 Houston moon. They talk to the moon with less latency than I've got right now. Awesome.
That's AB9VM. Great call. So Baofeng in the grass. That is a shack. So that qualifies.
Yeah.
What is that? A Halcrafters or a Heathkit? No, it's Heathkit. Heathkit next to a printer and a printer and fax machine. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, here we go. Look at that. Ooh. That scores points.
Oh, yeah.
That scores points.
If it's all up and running and they use it. Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. 84. Sierra, and I have to go answer the door here real quick.
All right, so I'm going to start moving. You come back when you're ready. If anybody else wants to call in, we can
Okay.
actually network you, I think, in. I think we
Okay,
can
yeah,
make it
let me hang up with you, Josh, and
All right, buddy.
let some other callers jump in.
Or just I'll work through them real fast. We got to work that out. All right, we got a Kenwood. Or is that an icon? I think that's an icon. Fish tank with a 7300. That's pretty cool. I like the lighting. That's some hot lighting. So far, though, I got to go back to the hobbyist. That is a... You're tugging at my heartstrings. Maybe I'm an unbiased jury on this one. All right, so we've got an FTM 400, hotspot, and an FT2DR into a laptop. And I didn't miss that the laptop is running Pi. It's on the Pi-Star server right there. And is that a Kenwood? Oh, man. This is a hot... Payton, that is a pretty hot shack, I gotta say. That is a... I just want to go camping so bad. I wish I could take like a whole weekend off and just go camping. I've seen this shack before. It doesn't disqualify you because I know that you have added that 7300 since the last, and multiple handhelds. So wow, and I think that's an extra mobile too, and speakers. So this is Andy's. So Andy's shack has grown significantly since we last looked at it. So good. Wow. Okay, hold on. Somebody's just showing off. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. We got to work through this. I see an FT2DR, and I see a whole lot of stuff I want to own. I want all of your little chibi Gundams, the Zaku helms. I want all of that. This guy is a figure painter. He's a model painter. And he's running an SDR out of his laptop. And watching the lawn chair dipole. There it is. Okay. And there's an Apollo. He's got an Apollo rocket in the background next to a Gundam, next to a gun tank. And there is balance light. Ooh, that's a tough one. That's really good. He's got a lighting box, too. He has a built-in lighting box for photography. Yeah, Saturn V, thank you. It's not an Apollo. The Apollo's the mission. I know. I'm sorry. Easterner, yes. It's a shack. Counts. This is also a shack after my own heart. LED tape just shoved in there. Multiple monitors. Radios every which way. I gotta have respect for just making it work. And I like the Grumpy Cat Santa thing that no one has ever thought to move. That is basically me in a nutshell. That old shack. That's awesome. Wow. Can you? Whoa. Okay. Wow. Wait. Whose is this? Podden, man, your desktop is crazy. Are you a coder? You gotta tell me if you're a coder. I don't know. I've got a tough decision right now. I'm splitting between two. So we got a big rigger. This is a big rigger with an FT2DR into multiple hand mics into a CB. All right. I got it. I'm never going to get done. Okay, hold on. I'm never going to get done. We got to go. We got a Baofeng with an Abri. Good. What is going on here? Oh, it's a box, and he's got two radios in it. Okay. It's good. This is a little mad scientisty. I like it. What time is it? Oh my god, we're not going to get out of here. Oh, low res picture is low res. It's got an old school oscilloscope. Right, Jaron, I'm with you. What is that split key, the split key keyboard that he has? That's awesome. Wow, he found the Alinko. I've got his brother Alinko right there. He has one. That's awesome. That's cool. Good one, Eric. That's sweet. No, wait, sorry, Will Ladd. Eric has a 991 with a Kenwood D72. Another Kenwood. Got a couple HTs on a countertop. Very good. I've seen this rolling desk before. I know I have. Looks pretty good, though. It's decent. MacBook, with the MacBook Pro hiding the RPI. Okay. Got a dresser in the bedroom, holding the radio next to an Alexa. I don't know how I feel about that. I think that's an invasion of privacy. Okay, I feel like I've seen this one, so we're gonna keep going. I know this guy. This is QR O'Connor, showing off his hot shack. We'll show you. This guy burnt up his amplifier recently. He burnt it up. Connor, I love you, buddy, but I gotta throw that out there. I like the oversized Yaesu like address stickers. That's fantastic. All right, we gotta pick a winner though. We gotta keep going. Smoking Ape's just showing off. Smoking Ape probably has more handhelds than anybody I know, and he takes the sexiest pictures of his handhelds. Every one of them is just fantastic. Great job. That's very good job, Smoking Ape. I like it. Outdoor Shack. 991 running some FT8. I don't know why you need netting. That's kind of scary because are there gators? Oh, we got a caller. Oh, new caller. Hey, caller. How's it going? What's your name? Go ahead. You there? All right, well, I'm going to keep going, and then when you get your mic stuff sorted out, we'll get you on here. So go ahead. Got Bruce with an FTM 400. Very nice. What's up, my buddy Bruce? You got some CB action. 2 CBs. Man, I wish I could identify CBs like I can with ham radio. Not to say I dislike CBs. I like CBs. I'm just not a user right now. FTM 400 on a table. Nicely lit. This is very nicely lit. So you got a 7300 over an 857, and that looks like some kind of TYT with some power supplies. Oh, it's all in a go box. That's pretty cool. Oh, that other caller left. Couldn't figure it out. There's Carol showing off her Baofeng and watching me literally while we're so now we're touching into people who have posted since the stream went live. That's a pretty good shack. Are those your pants that are rolled up on the left side of the keyboard? You got a 7300, a Coleman lantern, some LED lights, which is pretty sweet. This is interesting. This is altogether pretty interesting. That's a pretty good shack. This guy has won, wow, DX Century Club, many years. VE5 UO. Oh, VE5 UO is who was contacting me on CW. I'm sorry I didn't get it. I'm sorry. We can talk about that in the after chat. We can try work CW after. I'm horrible at CW. I'm trying to get better. Howard on Long Island CW Club is kicking my butt to try and get better, but I do appreciate it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hey, caller. You're on the air.
Try and get better, but I do appreciate it. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
What's your name, bud?
Hey, caller. How you doing?
You got to mute your audio. You got to mute your audio.
All right, good deal. This is KI5CRD out of Houston.
KI5CRD out of Houston, buddy. What's up, man?
No, just wanted to give you a call and let you know you run the best show in the nation, man. Probably the world. Just giving you the one-to-one and giving a big shout-out to everybody that's there. Thank you so much for doing what you do. And since I started watching, we went through Technician General, and now I just finished Extra yesterday. So congratulations to me and to you for bringing everybody up to date and what's happening out there in the ham world. Thank you so much, man.
Dude, first of all, that's awesome. Congratulations to you. Second of all, how long did it take you to go from Technician to Extra?
So I took my Technician back in early January. But then I did general and extra this month, just within 2 weeks time frame.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
Right, and here we're running a Yaesu 990. I got a little Belfang 8 HP, and then I picked up a Yaesu 8800 at one of the local radio club shows, whatever they had, like a little garage sale type. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out to you and to all your audience, and thank you so much for everything you do.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I really do. Thank you so much, and I'm glad you were able to get you went all the way to extra. That's awesome.
Yeah. Time to learn about DMR and digital radio. Everything that there is to know about it. And
the world is literally your oyster. You can go anywhere you want now that you're an extra. That's awesome. So you can go crazy.
Thank you so much. And if you're in the Houston area, you have my reference, KI5CRD.
I love it. I love it. That's awesome. Thanks for calling in. I appreciate it. You take it easy. Have a good weekend.
Take it. You too. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
All right. We gotta work like Game Busters right now because it's literally growing. Okay. At some point, we have to say stop. All right. We got a motorhome. The Kenwood 550 is out of the motorhome. That's really nice. It's really nice. This is someone's Buddha garden with a Baofeng. I can't hate. This is a little Slenderman. Could you ask Mike G0RFD to make the tea? Thank you for the support. We're getting a little ridiculous. All right, we're catching up, guys. We're catching up. We got a shack, sofa, side table with an Anytone and a BFF 8HB or a UV5R. VA7 VAE. That's pretty good. That's some older stuff mixed in with some newer stuff. That's pretty good. This is let's dive into this a little bit. You got two Dells on plastic shelving. A mixer, so maybe a podcaster or just serious about radio. The interesting thing is that the label maker is so close to the keyboard. How many labels you got to make, man? How many labels you making? Maybe you make a lot. I don't know. We got a 42-inch Abri antenna in this one, and a signal stick on a Kenwood. Many bald eagles. Very good. Very nice. Baofangs next to Baofangs. TYT 9800 next to a Baofeng like GX5 or GX8 on top of... The thing I'm interested in is the bottom radio. I don't know what that is. Is that a Yaesu? You'd have to tell me. I don't know. That's pretty... I like the bottom radio the most. I don't even know what's happening in this picture. There's no shack here. Where's the radio? I see Michelangelo. That's not an actual radio. Okay, that's cool. You got the Yaesu TYT. That's a nice setup. I would actually like to go hang out in most of your computer shacks more than my own in some cases. This is nice. That is a big screen. That's a really big screen with a Baofeng and some kind of SWR in the background. That's pretty nice. Who is that? W2WF. Oh, here we go. Here's somebody that went a little hardcore. 7300 with paddles next to a 704, I think it is. And then you've got cat control display with a logger or something like that on the laptop. That's pretty sweet. That's very form-fitting. Who is that? KA7MDM in Vancouver. Now somebody's just showing off their Motorola's. That is Motorola show-off right here next to a Yaesu. And that Yaesu is a scanner that is really expensive. Look at this guy. Yeah, it's good, though. It's very good. 991 with a single straight key. And like a... Got like a dehumidifier in there? Wow. Oh, this is a cop car. Is this a cop car? Whose car is this? You've got a Motorola mobile with a Motorola handheld, but it's like a flush mount, and then you got that next to an FTM 400. That's pretty good. Here's a shack I can get behind. There we go. An 891 on a 10 amp hour battery on some kind of vertical. I don't know what that is on a tripod. Oh, Zach, I think you're right. I think you might be right. That's not HRO's car. That's his car. If that's Shane, that makes sense. Shane would be that kind of guy to go that deep. I just like this all together. This covers, like, there's a shortwave receiver in the background. There's a handy talkie. There's a mobile SWR meter. A keyboard with a stylus on top. Sure. I just like that. That's pretty good. KI6QF with a Motorola in-mount. You know, I don't want to say I don't like Motorola's. I like Motorola's. I just think they're kind of up their own butts sometimes. 7300 with a Kenwood below. A Baofeng Extendo with another Baofeng. Pretty good. Oh, and those are like some power line caps. All right, we gotta finish this in like 5 minutes. I gotta pick a winner. I'm upset because I think I'm still saying I think I gotta go back up to the top. As much as I want to go play in this shack, I don't see a radio in this shack. I guess that the black box is a radio? Bruh. You gotta show me a radio. Oh, there's me in an unfinished garage next to some vape juice, a laptop, and there's definitely a 7300 crammed under there. I like that. Okay, good. I like the little rough. I have sold more 7300s than ICOM has at this point. Yaesu with another Yaesu, which is awesome. Another Yaesu 817, but then an ICOM. See, I like that. I like the you can use other brands thing. That's very sweet. Very good. Oh, yes. Oh, he locked the chat. Okay. Yeah, Loyal says you must stop reposting. No one has upset me from my decision. We have to go all the way back in time. I apologize for having to do this because I didn't write the call sign down. I have to pay attention now because we're getting closer. Oh, we passed it. It's right there. This is the winner. This is absolutely the winner. I don't know. Maybe it's because I have aspirations of how my life could be if I just cleaned up. But I don't know. This is the winner for sure. I love how much project space he has. Just to like lay stuff out. He's got a shelf on top. Oh, Bob's back. All right, Bob. Hey, Bob. What's up, man?
Okay, yeah, you know what? It's between that one and there was another one with some bitchin' like gamers lighting, and that one was very, very cool too.
No, I'm with all that, but I think Ryan AB9VM, you got a really nice shack, man. I think you got to win.
Yeah, it's almost too clean though. That's like anal.
A little bit, yeah. I think maybe I like it so much because I know I would just demolish it if I had enough time.
There's too much space there. I would, yeah, that would be all full of cameras and crap.
Yeah. Well, Bob, hang on the line for a second. So, guys, that will do it. We gotta flip over real fast, or Bob, I'll talk to you on the after chat. You want to talk out? Are you going over there?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. I'll see you.
I'm over there.
Okay, I'll see you. Bye. So that's going to do it for the show. You win. I gotta throw the name out. Ryan AB9VM. That was awesome. That's a good shack. Maybe because it's so clean and I want to defile it. But we couldn't have done this without the patrons, and I gotta remind the patrons that are listening right now, patron picks for next week is open. There are so many options. You should go vote if you can, if you're at the $10 level. I would appreciate that. That would be awesome, because next week could be really interesting depending on how it goes. And it's so hot. I think I need to buy an air conditioner. I think I have to do that. By the way, if you want to send me what you recommend for a low noise air conditioner, hoshnasi@gmail.com. I would appreciate that. Okay, but without you, the patrons, particularly the producers, all the patrons, Chris Ebert, Carrie Blackwell, Jason Brown, Jason Siebert, David Dancero, Danny Miller, Wesley Magyar, Barbara Sharrock, Franklin Lewis, Brad Snyder, Dennis Dunderdale, Garrett Larson, Jonathan Franson, 86DM Dennis, the Wyoming Ham, Randall Hensley, not the Wyoming Ham is a person, Randall Hensley is his own person, Dennis Mickelson, George Gaini, the Andy, Kenny Miyamoto, Ron Thorson, Ken Hall, Corey Volta, it's Volta, and it's not Violetta. I was adding too many things. It's Volta. Mr. Mode, Devin B. Hedge, Mark Chase, Raymond Cracker, Geraldo Kelso, K88HWD. We're not going to stop saying congratulations on your extra. Thomas Strickland, Rick Van Horn, Lee Harrell, Corey Sheldon, Brad Nadal, Stephen Hunt, Ronald White, Brian Noskowitz, and the Brew Crew. I just finished this bottle. I need to go dump myself in a Gatorade cooler because it is way too hot. I'm not saying it's objectively hot, like the hottest ever. I'm saying it's really hot if you're live streaming. Guys, if you enjoyed this, I would love it if you gave me a subscribe. If you might have seen this from Coming From the Modern Rogue, check out my New to Ham Radio playlist series. It would be great if you started there. This is the staircase can be treacherous. Please follow the candlelight. And if you remember that comment, post in the comments who said that and from what movie it was. I am here to make some videos. I have made some videos to get people started in amateur radio. I love doing that. I love that we can grow this hobby because it's super important. It is the best hobby that I know of, and I've had the most fun doing it. And I'm glad that you're here with me. So I am going to leave, and we're going to go to the after chat, and we're going to have some fun just talking about radio, and who knows what else happens, because generally it gets a little bit crazy. But I will be working QSOs, so if you want to try and work me on HF or do something like that, that is where we're going to do it. We're going to head on over there right now. The links are in the description if you didn't see it in the chat. I'm out of here. Take it easy. See ya.